Imperial have been on every CSGO fan's radar since they picked up the Brazilian Last Dance in February. Fallen, Fur, and FNX were at the core of the Luminosity Gaming and SK we all remember exploding from the South American scene to dominate during 2016, whilst familiar names in Bolt and Vinny finished the roster with some players that aren't yet to reach their 30s. The PGL Major Antwerp came around and Imperial did not disappoint. They fought their way through the Challenger stage with a 3-2 score, and then fell short in the Legend stage after going 0-2 to finish 2-3. Although they didn't make the Champion stage, they did claim an unexpected win over Cloud9, and with the Major being done, the Last Dance was over. Or at least, that's what was supposed to happen. Imperial kept the team and continued pushing towards other events. After the Major, they were unable to find any real form, performing poorly at IEM Dallas, the Pinnacle Cup Championship, and the Rubek Cup. This led to FNX stepping down from the roster to become the team's head coach. Imperial took the opportunity to sign Cello from MIBR, adding another young name to the team. Immediately, the young rivalist showed his worth by being the second best performing player at IEM Melbourne, only falling short to his new team's IGL Fallen. Although the team did better here than most of the other events they've attended, they placed second, being beaten by the revamped Pain Gaming lineup. When the time came for the RMR, Imperial were focused on bagging their ticket to Rio. The Americas RMR started a bit shaky. They got a win against Icarus, followed by a loss in overtime to 9Z. And day 2 wasn't any easier as they took a loss to former teammates Cold Zero and Taco from 00 Nation. The best of 3s held better results, taking victories over Team 1 and Nouns. And usually this would be enough for a team to qualify. Imperial went 3-2. However, due to the system used by ESL to determine how many slots a region has, the Americas were only given 6. This means that each of the 3 teams that placed 3-2 had to play an additional best of 3, or in Imperial's case, 2 best of 3s. Imperial had to repeat Melbourne and face Pain Gaming. A victory here wouldn't even be a guaranteed ticket to Rio. The winner would then have to face Complexity. Luckily, Imperial were able to overcome Pain Gaming with a 2-0 victory, placing them in the 6th place decider game versus Complexity, who had started their RMR run 2-0. The odds were not in favour of Imperial. 2 close games on Inferno and Nuke led to overpass as the decider, an old favourite for Fallen and Fur. The game went the distance, full 30 into double overtime. Experience prevailed as Imperial closed out the series with a 22-20 score, qualifying them for the Challenger stage of the IEM Rio Major 2022. Many agree that a Major in Rio wouldn't have been the same without the region's most legendary players. Not only did we get Fallen, Fur and FNX, the 00 Nation also qualifying means the entire Luminosity Gaming roster from 2016 will be in attendance with Cold Zero and Taco. The crowds are sure to be electric, especially as they'll be teaming up for the Major show match. However, it's not all sunshine and rainbows for Imperial. After the RMR, they played in the Flowfire League 2022 Global Finals, where they once again found themselves matched up against Pain Gaming, and this time, Pain got the better of them. A rivalry between these 2 Brazilian teams seems to be brewing as they're being matched against each other more and more frequently. It isn't only a poor showing here that's concerning. Imperial have drawn Team Vitality as their first game in the Challenger stage, a team that's just come off the back of a win at EPL Season 16 and claimed the #1 spot on HLTV's world rankings. Imperial need all the support they can get to make it to the Legend stage, and I'm sure many believe they'll find a way.